Okay guys, and welcome to this Dawn of War Retribution Elite Modcast between Dark Hero and GrizzlyBear. Vile Hero taking the Kommando Nob and GrizzlyBear taking the Techmarine. So we've got a nice emplacement, sit and fight Commander versus a nice Sneaky Orc. Sneaky Orc, what even is that? Since when were orcs sneaky? Let's have a look at this bad boy. And there we go. One very pink, but sneaky orc. Okay, so Dawn of War 2 on Duello's Forge. Double choppers for Dark Hero, double scouts for Grizzly. Nice standard openings. Space Marines getting themselves forward. Nothing much of interest happening. Where is that commando going to go? It's getting all sneaky. Going to look to see if he can find some scouts to wail on. But he's going to come across some attacks. We'll put some damage out on them. But probably not what he wants to be fighting. So he's going to go off on a wander. Maybe come find these scouts looking down for this power. See if he can get one with a couple of bursts. Out goes the stun grenade. So he's not got the scouts in behind. Spotted that. GrizzlyBear's not noticed, but he has now. In come double choppers. Slugger chop boys, gonna force them off, not gonna get any models. Meanwhile, scouts can go cap up the top. They are gonna take over the secondary power over the top. It will be interesting to see if Dark Hero goes to bottom. No, he doesn't. Trying to put the Daka on the Techmarine, and we do see a war banner going up in this thing, and GrizzlyBear straight out not enjoying the matchup as it stands. But he is using his scouts well on his backside to get the decaps going. Scouts taking some pew-pews on some shooter boys, but the attack's coming down to get the power on the bottom. He has noted up this power up top, so we're going to try and restrict the power from the Techmarine, and we're going to see some looters coming out on the field for Vile Hero. We're getting some scouts or one scout sergeant up. I thought he might maybe want to get some ASM out to bully some of these chopper boys. Time for a grenade at the feet. There goes the grenade at the feet. Dark Hero wise to it though and not falling for that. Techmarine's going to come in now though and probably peel off some chopper boys. Slugger boy models. The Slugger's trying to get in and just try and take a scout model, but it's not going to happen. Somehow the Slugger is getting away with only a couple of model losses there. In fact, just the two. Having to bash down his own node to try and get it back. Does have just the one power node down here and the one generator. And we have the Assassin's Knife for the Dark Hero. Gonna put some vicious damage on these attacks. Takes one. Is he gonna get another one? Triple shot maybe on retreat. One final swing. Triple gens now for the red team. Just for the guy himself, the man on his own. Is he gonna be able to stand this? Sluggers once again going in, but yeah, that looks like we've got the bionics upgrade. Does wipe a Slugger squad. But it's going to get out of there. That's going to allow the looters to set up. Meanwhile, just the one gen still over here. 1-2-0 cap for GrizzlyBear. Whacking down those VPs now. Nearly 150 point lead. But it looks like Dark Hero might settle in here for the bash. He's got all his units. Scout snipers for Grizzly now. Looking to peel off some of these looters, but they're just going to aimlessly wander in. Obviously not getting any shots as yet going on the burners down here, but here comes the Kommando Nob coming through. Double snipers for GrizzlyBear. This could be an interesting one. Can he peel off models? Can he peel off the looters? Get rid of that lead model? But we've seen obviously a stun bomb going. There goes the bionics. And the Kommando Nob in a little bit of trouble. He is going to get away, taking big damage from those snipers. Meanwhile, though, the gens have been bashed. Is there any orcs coming out around the side? There's some orcs down here. No Space Marines. So Grizzly is going to find himself without power very soon. Can't get around to get any shots on this looter, boys. This obviously a shot blocker up here. Managing to get some on the side model, but now that they're stunned, they will shoot so slowly. And the slugger's going to decap this bottom, so Grizzly's going to find himself a little short on power. A little short on wreck as well at the moment.
He's got 300 points left.
Dark Hero giving his opponent some advice. Questioning what he's going to do if he rushes tier 2. Is it a fake out? But it is still a 1-0 cap, and there is a 200 victory point lead, so he does have a bit of time in the bank, and he is pushing back out now. Going to pick up some points. Has managed to keep this this node up here. Attack's going to come in and try to decap the natural of the Orc player. In come the snipers. Stun bomb going to go in on the first squad of snipers. Attack's forced off. Do get the decap though. Fully matured wreck point. Going to cut that income. Grizzly actually looking closer to tier 2 now than Dark Hero. Dark Hero does have the second squad of sluggers, which he has replaced. Still a 2-1 cap for GrizzlyBear, really making use of those VPs, keeping them up there. Techmarine using the bionics there, knocking the Kommando Nob on his backside, but we do have a nope. D setting up. Scout's got to be careful here. Maybe able to get some shots on the looters. Again, looking to take that front model. Gets the grenade in. Nice hit on the grenade. Takes 2 models out. Scouts now against the Kommando Nob are not going to last very long. Lose 2 models, but they are off. Squad of scouts going to look to try and get some XP off these sluggers, but they've been hidden using hide the boys, and they're just going to get out. They don't know where they're at. They don't want to hang around. They don't want to get caught up. Tier 2 now for GrizzlyBear. Without very much power though. There goes the power gens. What's the is Dark Hero gonna try and get in behind the base turrets and burn down the turrets? Well, he's got him behind the turrets. That's an interesting move. Not sure that's going to get him too far. So a bit of a lols moment. Here comes the meme, and there's scout snipers on them now. Gotta look to bleed some models, and the sluggers don't actually manage to make that fun play happen. Techmarine making use of those bionics, trying to get in on these sluggers, trying to get a couple of models down, looking to maybe wipe the squad. Another squad here looking pretty low. So both players going tier 2 at the moment. Shooter boys getting in the garrison, taking out a tack model. Lost tack model in tier 1. That's GG, is it not, folks? Does that not mean he's lost? So GrizzlyBear goes tier 2 with the sole intention of getting a Devastator. Brave Techmarines, they've already lost 1 model and they've just come in and they're going to lose a second. The Kommando Nob takes a bit of a break, otherwise he maybe not to finish it off there. Here comes the Techmarine, and we're going to see the bionics. Yep, knocks that Kommando Nob on his backside. Meanwhile, Scout's capping up down the bottom. GrizzlyBear trying to get his natural wreck point back, but that Kommando Nob not having it. I am going to stab you with my stabby, green, glowy chopper. Here's the devs. And Dark Hero going for the Death Dread. He might be thinking actually that seeing the Devastators that Grizzly is actually tier 1 still. Did comment that he didn't have power. He is going to come up and look to bash yet again. Where are those devs going? They're going bottom, so he might be losing his gens again. Still though, double tap to GrizzlyBear. So GrizzlyBear doing well with his VPs, but looks like Dark Hero is going to look to bleed him. And we do see the Melter Gun as a blind purchase. You can't have seen the Death Dread, surely. Where is the Death Dread? I'm pretty certain he hasn't seen that Death Dread, but maybe anticipating it has picked it up. But we do see a full bash, and those sneaky sluggers over here are going to go and look to get that base turret. But with the Death Dreads forcing the full retreat, they're gonna get the full force of this Space Marine army. And then he's purchased the Nob leader, which has revealed them to the base turrets. And he's gone for the las cannon, so got lots of AV to deal with this, but blobbing up as his units coming all out together, no one going out the top. That's his gen farm gone yet again, and that's some stick bombs now for Dark Hero. Nope, change of plan. Still a 2-1 cap though. GrizzlyBear does have a fairly decent VP lead. And this Death Dread could be in a bit of trouble here, because he's got to find a route out of here. He's going to go and go through the base, but the Devastator should, if with a little bit of thought, be able to come around and reset up. But he's managed to scare them off with the Kommando Nob. But down comes the Techmarine, bleeding off models on that squad with ease. Death Dread trying to pick off the las cannon in base, which doesn't look like he's going to do. The las cannon's going to get reset up, I think. Not quite, but he's just chasing them. And here comes the Techmarine to try and help out. So he's managed to get the las cannon, but no, it was just reinforced just in time. There goes the orbs, and down goes the Death Dread. Unfortunately, no joy from that little push. Meanwhile, in the middle, though, some sluggers have got hold of some Techmarines looking to finish them off. Anything else in retreat? Just see a squad of looters, which aren't going to be able to finish them off. So, a long way back for Dark Hero, but he has started that with a 1-0 cap, pulling 100 victory points off GrizzlyBear at the moment. And second Death Dread coming out for the power bash, so looking to keep that power pressure on the Space Marines. Grizzly going to come down to look to cap up the bottom. Techmarine with his melter gun, just going for close combat. Popping models with the melter. Here comes out the do we see both Scout Sergeants? We have one. And we have two. So both Scout Sergeants going to be able to spot the Kommando Nob, who's waiting to the last minute just so he gets one hit, finishes off the Techmarine. And a lack of wreck. We do see another las cannon for GrizzlyBear. So one Death Dread did take it out. And is he doing the same thing? Is he going for the base turrets yet again? Is this Dark Hero just going for the memes? I'm not sure that's the world's greatest idea. Maybe a little disrespectful to his opponent, who does have a 200 victory point lead, although it is a 2-0 cap at the moment. Dark Hero making use of that big shot blocker in the middle, and GrizzlyBear looking well and truly pinned back. Looks like the comeback is on here for Dark Hero, who looks like he's going to push through, going for the gen bash yet again, trying to keep that pressure up on GrizzlyBear. The Devastator is going to set up, but they're not going to be able to do much against these sluggers. But base turrets helping them out. GrizzlyBear looking well and truly pinned back in base. His gens have been bashed yet again. And then we've got two trucks. Well, we've got one truck already out, another one rebuilding. These sluggers in a bit of trouble, though. Are we going to see a las cannon finish them off? No joy. Here comes the truck. With the Techmarine is back now, so we'll be able to put some pressure on it with the las cannon. Space Marine struggling to get out around this side with the looters. It does feel like it just feels like it's entirely GrizzlyBear pinned in base here. Techmarine trying to tank it out, but here comes the Death Dread. but everything's forced back. I'm not sure what Grizzly does here. He needs to maybe get some scouts up and out over the top, but he's lost everything. Just got his natural power point there. And Dark Hero just going to sit and camp, but he does start heading up the field. Only 2 models in his tack squad. Maybe thinking about pushing into tier 3, which seems like a bad idea. Here's the second truck now. Is it the second truck? It is the second truck. And here's this push to try and get on the base turrets. Is this a complete lack of respect from Dark Hero here? One of his trucks goes down, and the sluggers are up here. So that's one base turret going to go down. I don't think he's going to be able to. He's going to be able to get things in. He's got another squad of sluggers up here. Completely stuck. There goes the last cannon team. That's the last cannon team down. I don't see this going much more. And Dark Hero has pulled it back. Here comes a librarian now, but both base turrets down. So that base is not a safe zone anymore for GrizzlyBear. And he's going to go for the absolute finishing off of the base, but with that in mind, GrizzlyBear is going to go out and cap. I might lose my base here, but it's going to take you a long time. I'm going to go cap, get some points, and try and win it on victory points. But here come the Orcs in on the tacks. Got to be struggling to get any sort of repairs when they get back in. Here comes the drop pod. Is it a tack drop, or is it just the reinforced drop? So it is the reinforcements. Not sure the constant bashing of the base is going to work in Dark Hero's favour. We might be letting GrizzlyBear back in here. Coming down for the power bash. Not 100% sure that's going to help him too much. Dark Hero is struggling with wreck though at the moment, so any pressure on his wreck points will cause him issues. Here comes some sneaky scouts. What's going on is that we still have Dark Hero trying to bash the base while he tries to finish off everything else. That truck's going to be in trouble though. There goes the Tome of Time on the Techmarine to finish off the truck. Grenade goes in on the sluggers, but it's not going to be enough to deter them. Down goes the Kommando Nob. Those scouts look like they could be running back to a base full of hurt. In goes the grenade. And quite a lot of models go down. Can they be finished off? Smite goes in, and yeah, there's another Slugger Boy squad down. Here is another Death Dread. Scouts make it back to base just in time to get swamped by some sluggers. Bit of a memey game this, guys. Very, very different to your normal high-level place, but there we go. There's a Death Dread going down. So GrizzlyBear now starting to stack up the unit advantage. Techmarine's going to come round to get that final few hits. Librarian trouble. Librarian could be in trouble when those sluggers get hold of him though, and that's another Techmarine squad that's been called in. Techmarine has gone down. That Death Dread is actually going to survive here. But these units coming back might be enough to actually clear out these sluggers. Dark Hero might have been better trying to get the victory. It's a 2-1 cap at the moment. And you can start to put some pressure on those sluggers with the tacks, but that librarian might be going down. Can he out heal in base? Going in with the fight now with the rest of the tacks. Look at that health regen though. It looks like he's in a position where he might be able to see this out. But here comes the Death Dread now. Those sluggers have been forced off. Are we going to see a missile launcher purchase? We are not. Grenades down on the shooter boys, bringing them low, but it is a 1-1 cap. Where is the cap in action? The Kommando Nob up at the top. Death Dread has gone down, so not looking great here for Dark Hero. Going into tier 3 now with a lack of units. Does have the 2-1 cap at 72 victory points apiece. Thinking he had the game, he's gone for the push on the base, which has potentially cost him here. But he does have the VP lead for possibly the first time in the game. Some speedy Techmarines getting up there, and Dark Hero looking a little bit back now. Missed this down earlier. GrizzlyBear's actually decapped and capped and noded the PowerPoint of Dark Hero, which is just keeping him out of power and giving him a little bit of power. He's got a lot of income now. Bit short on rec. These scouts in a little bit of trouble. Only 2 models with 2 squads coming in. They will probably be forced out of there. But it's a triple cap now to Grizzly. Grizzly going to lose these scouts if he's not careful. Grenade goes in. Manages to get the grenade in, possibly saving them by knocking them on their backside. So 2-0 cap now. 10 victory point lead, but there's not a huge amount in it. We've got some commandos being called in by Dark Hero here. But the Looter's going to go down here before he gets the cap, I think. One more hit. Doesn't need to be chasing. Needs to be thinking about the VPs. It's 1-1 with only 39 victory points in it for Dark Hero. But it's a 2-1 to Dark Hero now, bringing Grizzly down to 50 victory points. I think Dark Hero starting to take this game a little bit more seriously now. With one big melee fight up in the middle. There goes the burner bomb. Tax all standing in the flames. Gonna have to get out of there soon. And here's a Rocks trying to finish off the Techmarines. Are we gonna manage it? He managed to get one. It's a 2-1 cap, 30 victory points for the Space Marines. It's going to be a 1-1 cap though, and the Commandos have gone down to the combined fire from the Librarian and the Techmarine, who's going to rush up to try and get on this midpoint to take out this sneaky Kommando Nob. Changes his mind coming down. There's the force barrier, just keeping the Orcs back. 1-0 cap at the moment. Librarian and Techmarine should be able to deal with this Kommando Nob while he's capping. Put the hurt on early. Kommando Nob decides against it. Going to go for the going to potentially look to guard that top one. Truck coming out for Dark Hero. All the big tier 3 units now from Dark Hero. Just trying to get some presence on the board. Going to look to be able to cap this bottom. The scouts being brave. Are they going to try and get a grenade off? But they're going to go down, I think. No grenades comes. Trying to get away, but the sluggers force him to turn him around for capping. It is 2-1 now to the to GrizzlyBear, so he is going to pew away. Then come the Looters now. They're going to take over. The scouts are going to have to go. Brave man to keep them on the field. I know he needs units presence, and here comes the drop pod. Boy to reinforce the scouts to allow him to keep that field presence, but it's going to be a 2-1 pretty soon to Dark Hero. Trucks coming down to reinforce these units, so reinforcements coming in all over the place, trying to keep that field presence. It's 26 each at 1 victory point each, but the Orcs are going to capture at the bottom to make it a 2-1. The Looters go down though. That's 1 capping unit. He's only got 2 capping units left. We've lost our mind, ladies and gentlemen. Too much going on. It's the Kommando Nob and the Sluggers, but in's going to come a very, very danger close orbital bombardment, picking up the Sluggers, and that could be the end of Dark Hero's push, because he's only got the 1 unit now that can cap, which is the Kommando Nob. Trying to capture the bottom, but we've got a truck heading up. Did the Sluggers actually manage to get into the truck? So the Sluggers got into the truck. Gonna look to reinforce as they get out and then take on these scouts. 1-0 cap now to the red team, and Dark Hero going to get that. This is going to be tight. I mean, we had the meme in the middle, but this is desperation stuff all the way through to the end. But looks like Grizzly has Tax guard in the bottom. He's going to get the Libby in the middle, and I think that's probably going to be enough. Can the Kommando Nob do anything about this? And the Librarian calls in the Techmarine to finish off the Kommando Nob. But here come these sluggers now. We do have the bionics on the Techmarine. He's going to use the Orbs of the Omnicide. Not quite getting it, but he is going to finish off that truck. So can these sluggers be heroic and finish off this Librarian? Librarian gets a massive special to finish off, to finish them off, and I think with that might be it. But we do see one final unit. Some flash kits out for Dark Hero, but with a turret going up on the mid, and the Librarian's gone down. Here's some more Kommando Nob. Maybe it's not over yet. Those scouts need to get up top, I think. Techmarine's going to try and get the cap under pressure. Burner bomb goes in on the turret, but it's not putting the damage. It's not putting any damage in whatsoever, really. Techmarine trying to tank. He might be able to get the cap. He's going to go up to get the cap at the top. So after about 6 attempts at saying it looks like GrizzlyBear has this, I think GrizzlyBear might actually have this in the end. There's nothing left on the field for Dark Hero. So a bit of a random game there, guys. Not quite what I was expecting when we picked this up. Maybe a little Mimi in the middle from Dark Hero. Could Dark Hero have won it if he'd not got into base? Quite possibly. But that was the choice that he made. There we are, guys. 18-0 to GrizzlyBear. Well played, guys. GG.